network, and you have a light switch, and it's controlling a bank of lights. If you're just doing a unicast transmission where you're starting at the first light and you're terminating at the last light, and I turn off the switch, you're going to see kind of this ripple effect of all the lights going off one after another. That's not a very pleasing thing. What you really want is you want a multicast where everything receives the message at more or less the same time and shuts off at the same time. That's what a multicast transmission allows for. Mobile end nodes allows for different low-power nodes to more easily change their parent router. As I mentioned before, a end device actually consumes a resource. Some people refer to that resource as a mailbox on its parent router, the router that it's assigned to. Well, if you have some sort of a mobile device, be it a ZigBee node on a cart in a warehouse or in somebody's wristwatch or something like that, what you actually want is you want that device to very easily reparent itself on another router, and then possibly even disassociate itself when it goes back to sleep to allow for more of those types of nodes to assign to one router. That's what mobile end node device support is all about, and that's also supported within the ZigBee Pro spec. ZigBee Pro also adds this additional security key that can be pre-shared between all the nodes, and that is called the master key. So it actually allows for another layer of AES keying. Here's a slide on all of the stuff actually that I just said. You can refer to that in the presentation when we have it available for download on our website. I wanted to give an example also about what a ZigBee application actually sort of looks like. If you've never seen one before and this is your first foray into it, this is a very, very typical solution from Digi that involves ZigBee. If we take a look here at the very top, we'll sort of go from the top down. You can see we've got headquarters, and headquarters is talking to lots of these different sites. This group of equipment on the bottom is sort of a cookie cutter of what could potentially be hundreds or thousands of these different farms of liquid storage tanks. You could imagine these could be containing petroleum or water or some chemical used in the manufacturing process. And let's say that people are interested in monitoring these things so they can more intelligently decide when they want to send out the delivery truck to go out and fill them up. Well, we have an XBee adapter product from Digi that embeds one of our XBee radios and can interface to an off-the-shelf tank-level sensor. That information then can be moved over ZigBee or 802.15.4 and backhauled to the central point that does a ZigBee to IP translation, and then will send that aggregated information back up to headquarters. So that's sort of an example of moving data from a bunch of devices, a bunch of points on Earth that were never intelligent before, and moving that back up to some centralized data store where people can make decisions.